Do have 22 players available. We have 25 on the cap. We have 43 million on there. Ryan Mundy, let's see how much he wants. Let's look at our core players first. Jimmy Clausen, just not interested. Jacques Rogers, we'll see what we can bring him in with. I mean, it doesn't look like he wants any more than what would technically be like a veteran minimum for 5 years. Which is fine. If he wants that, I will clearly give that to him, even if he is at depth. And he takes it. To the receiver, Joshua Bellamy. I'll give you 250. You played some good receiver play. See if I can get it for 2 years. He comes back to us. Mark Mariani. Let's see if we can get him to a short 1-year deal. See if he'll take it. He will. DeAnthony Thomas doesn't want a lot of money. Let's see if we can bring him back. He's not interested. Tight end, Zach Miller. Of course we're going to bring back Zach Miller. The guy's an absolute monster. We'll give him 2.5. $100 million right there. Or 1.5. With 100,000. Zach Miller's coming back. Left tackle, we have no one there. Left guard, Vladimir Ducoste. See how much he wants. He doesn't want a lot. I feel like I'm getting hit with the Madden cheese glitch. I mean, they're all 70s. They're not big rated players. His strength is good, but I mean, he's still a depth player, though. You know what? We're not going to bring back the cost. We're going to let him go. Will Montgomery. That's about right. Someone who wants some money. That's not happening. We're going to move on and use Horace Grisau. I'll see if we can get Patrick Osunwuya there. Now, I'm more comfortable with this. If he doesn't take it, then we'll go to another. Of course, he doesn't take it. Don't have any right tackles we need to sign. Don't have any ends. What is this? Jarvis Jenkins came in a 1-year deal. Totally lit it up at some points. Other points just didn't show up. Let's see if we'll take that. Really low ball deal. I'll take it. I think. Yeah. We're not taking Tyson because we're going to draft one. Sam Acho. Now this is about right. He wants some money. And that ain't happening. Shane McClellan, the anchor of the defense. $50, let's give him $1 million a year. If he takes that, let's give him a little bit more. I'll play out of being that anchor. He will take it. Now, Barrow, we did use a pick on Barrow. 6th-round pick to bring him in here. We would like him for some depth. Some competition, things like that, and he will accept. Lance Briggs, I'm sorry, we're going to move on from there. 4th quarter Porter. We're definitely going to bring you back on a 1-year deal. At least. He's coming back. Sherrick McManus, we're going to bring you back too. A good core special teams player. Claiborne's kind of fallen off. He's really depth. Hurst, no. Ryan Mundy, let's see what we can bring him in for. He wants some damn money. No, not going to give it to you. Just not going to. Alright, so that's what we're going with. We're not going to sign Montgomery, Ryan Mundy, Benamir DeCoste, Sam Acho, Ellen Ball, Jimmy Clausen, Patrick Asamoah, or Amanya, Lance Briggs, Tyson, Hurst, Morris Claiborne, and D'Anthony Thomas has rejected our offer. So we're not going to use a franchise tag on anyone this year. We're not going to spend that much money on anyone. We will have a lot of acknowledgement offers. Answer the media question.
A veteran player in the final year of his contract who has turned down your contract offers up until this point. How far apart do you think both sides are right now?
We're not going to bid against ourselves. The player's not going to take our contract. We're going to search elsewhere. So one thing, we're going to go to the next stage. See who's resigned. See who's retired. Things of that nature. And we will go from there. In our off-season. It's the first off-season I've done on a live stream. Typically I just do it all myself. But let's see here. Let's adjust the microphone a little bit. So here's all. Let's see who's resigned. Percy Harvin resigned. Justin Houston, Des Bryant, Mukamura, Cole Foles, Josh Norman, of course, Terrence Knight, Nakeem Hicks, Eric Berry, Davis, Robert Blanton. Had a huge year, getting a good contract over there in Minnesota. Derek Johnson, Casey Hayward, getting a big contract. Matt Forte. That was all week 8. So that's it. Of all the re-signings, that's it. Who's franchise tag? Troy Glenn, Von Miller, Deshaun Gibson, Sean Smith, Dwayne Allen, Rhoda McLean. Wow, the Cowboys franchise tag Rolando McClain for $8.62 million. Wow. Vernon Davis, still in the 49ers on here. Gets franchise tags for $9 million. Anger, a punter, $3.3 million. So here Whitehead gets 9.8. Yeah, he did do some good work for the Lions there. Good tackles for loss against us. Mike Daniels gets it. Tolbert, Mayo. Alden Smith gets the tag over there in Oakland. Nick Farley, or Nick Farley, my bad. David DeCastro would have been a good guard add-on if he wouldn't have been franchise tag there. That's a low number for a guard for a franchise tag too. Suppose the left guard is 8.28. Right guard is only 5.64. Harrison Smith and George Alakoya. Can't. No one's traded. We had the last trade. Released. Quickly go through this. Captain Mutterland is released. Wow, I might looking at bringing him in. Just see what he can do. Wesley Woodyard. I mean, this is a good connection for John Fox. Bringing him in here. There's 2 players we can look at. D'Angelo Williams with his 13 touchdowns. Gets released by the Steelers. Cortez Allen gets released by the Steelers. Wow. Landry Jones. Keenan Lewis. Sean Golson knew that was going to happen. Kyle Arrington. Ladarius Webb. What are they, cleaning house in the secondary in Baltimore? Kyle Arrington, Ladarius Webb, and Anthony Levine Sr. Roger Scofield, he's an older lineman. Amendola. Yeah, definitely after Julian Edelman's year, Amendola is expendable. Stephen Gostkowski gets released. Wow. Jimmy Garoppolo, who was thought to be a successor to Tom Brady, has been released. Derek Anderson. Don't really see anyone big other than those couple I might look at. John Beeson, Blaine Gabbert, Hester, Brad Jones, D'Amico Ryans, Mark Sanchez. Nate Irving might be a guy I'll look at too. AQ Shipley, he's a younger player as well. Andre Ellington, wow. Wow, the Broncos have released DeMarcus Ware. We might look at bringing him to Chicago. The Bills released their starter, Tyrod Taylor. And Boobie Dixon. What a name. And then obviously we released Shane Carden there. Oh, retirees. Almost forgot. Who retired? So Roberto Garza and Fred Jackson both won a Super Bowl and retire. That's a good one for Roberto Garza, a long-time Bear, finally getting that ring. Malcolm Floyd retires. Oh, so D'Angelo Williams did retire. I probably should have looked at this first. James Harrison retires. I guess he was released and he retired. That's why he's not a symbol next to him. That's weird. Michael Vick retires. Gerald Smith, Matt Schaub, Steve Smith, Vonta Leach. So we have lost Antrell Roll. So we need to bring in another safety to really figure out our safety issues. Jemiah Ratliff, I mean, he played, but really there was no impact there on the defense. So we are definitely going to be bringing someone else in, regardless. Shane Greenway, a long time Minnesota Viking. Terrence Newman there. Sean Hill, the long time backup. A decent backup there. Retiring. Khalif Barnes, good left tackle. Charles Tillman, a longtime Bears, retiring from the Panthers. Julius Peppers retires. Cullen Jenkins. Antoine Bolden. Frank Gore. Carson Palmer's retired. Probably, or could possibly be injury related there. Jared Allen retires after he plays for Lovie Smith for the rest of the season after we traded him. Evan Mathis retires, and here it is, everyone. Peyton Manning, after an 8-8 season, is calling it quits. Cotchery, Charles Woodson, good safety. Josh McCown, long-time backup. Let's see, we're going. Jason Babin, a good defensive end for a while in certain schemes. Brett Kiesel, long-time Steeler. Let's see. Dwight Frenier retires, and John Abraham. Let's see. There's got to be some other ones. Michael Huff, and then, of course, Tom Coughlin. So there are some pieces. Let's look at what we got. Of what we would play if it was today. Okay. Royal, Marquise Wilson, and Josh Bellamy. If it was today, how would we play? Kyle Long will be returning to his rightful position. We do have Sutton here, on the left side. Right side's Jarvis Jenkins. Defensive tackle will be Eddie Goldman. We do need another defensive tackle behind him. McPhee's going to be on the left side with Will Young behind him. Middle linebacker, Shea McClellan, Christian Jones, Burrows there. Timu is going to come up here and be behind him. Christian Jones there. Cornelius Washington's on the right side. So really this is going to be Lamar Houston and Cornelius Washington show on the right side. Unless we bring in Ware. So Fuller, Porter, McManus. Mitchell is going to be getting that slot. Amos is going to be here. A free safety. We have no strong safety. That's a joke. You know. Kick returner. We could. Alright. We need to address safety. That is our biggest issue. Someone that could play free or strong safety. James Ibadego, but he's 32. Branch is a good one at 29. Mark Barron. How much is he looking for? For 4 years, it's about $1.15 million a year. He's looking for a good bonus too, so he's looking about $2 million a year. Shallow Keough, Roman Harper, William Moore, Marcus Sanford. Wouldn't mind bringing in someone that I have to coach up. Sean Richardson would be a intriguing pick to try to sign. Walter Thurman, he really should be on the other side. Barry Church. I might be going with 2 young safeties. Definitely not going with Conti. Man, how has my mood changed from last year to this year after not having to deal with Chris Conti? Earl Wolf. Jeff Hurst there. We're going to put one on Trevon Branch. Who's the other one? I mean, Sean Richardson is. Let's put one on Sean Richardson. Okay, yeah, this is over 2 years. Let's make an offer to him. See if there's any backups we can bring in. Brock Osweiler. Wow. We can bring in Johnny Football. I don't know about that. Brian Hoyer. Although we could look at developing someone. Landry Jones. I mean, he's 24. Brock Osweiler's 25. He's won a decent contract. Mansell's won a huge contract, like $4 million. Scott Tolzien doesn't want a lot. Brandon Whedon. Could go with Ponder. We do have Tim Tebow. I have put Tim Tebow on there. But Shane Carden's getting a lot of interest. Reason why I kept on going with him. Matt Blanchard. I might bring in just to see how he does. Let's bring in Tim Tebow. No guarantee money. He has a familiarity with John Fox and the coaching staff. So bring in Tim Tebow. Halfback, we're good. Fullback, we're good. Receiver, let's just look at who's out here. Depth-wise. Devont Holmes, Amendola. Ty Montgomery is still out there. Rookie of the year, might I add. No, I'm good. Michael Finley. Kobe Fleener's out here, but we're good there. Kevin Beachum is 27. Russell Okung is 28. Riley Ray, if you give up all those sacks, nah, pass. Matt Khalil, 27, a 77 overall. We can move him to the right side. He wants $2 million a year. I will definitely make that offer. We can develop him into something decent, good. Hex Beatles. Will Montgomery. AQ Shipley. We might be Pierre. Doug Gursky. David Malk. I'm not going into a big fight with anyone. Jamarcus Webb. No, I'll pass. It's a joke. I don't see anyone that sticks out in my head. Not Barkley, but again, I don't want to get. Dex Sherrod's a good, would be a good one. Make him that offer. Left end. No raise in there, but not all that high on him. Lodi Nada. Michael Brockers is on here. We can move him to an end. But I'm very content with Eddie Goldman. Greg Hardy. Chandler Jones is on here. Wow. Chandler Jones. Malik Jackson. Wow. Ray McDonald. Art Mathis. We need to get some kind of strength in our line. Bruce Irvin. Nick Perry, 23. Courtney Upshaw, 26. Let's look at the others. Let's look at middle linebacker. Brandon Marshall. Brandon Spikes. Wow, no one's trying to get Par Wallalu? James Trevathan. Wesley Woodyard is out there. Michael Wilhoit. I mean, I could put a big name out there. I have the cap room to do it. But I want someone that is going to produce. Like, here's one that would. Akeem Ayers. Could put him on the right side. Finish Washington kind of be like the hybrid on left and right. Doesn't matter what place you put it. We got Willie Young, Akeem Ayers, and Lamar Houston on one side. I mean, we're talking about a good athletic playmaker. That looks good. I'll pay that. Alright, secondary. Darius Webb's 30. Keenan Lewis is 30. I didn't know he was 30. Captain Mutterland. He is 5'9". Sterling Moore, Patrick Robinson. Darius Butler's 30. I didn't know that either. Then there's 26. You know what? I'm going to bring in Drake Kirkpatrick. Just in case I don't get anything. I need a... Give me someone that's... that can play a safety position, possibly. Who could? Stanley Jean Baptiste. Sharice Wright probably could. Julio Brown, Melvin White. I don't see anyone I could really get behind. Antonio Allen. Let's pick up another free safety. I think. If I can find one I really like. Or just strong safety. Give me strong safety. Actually, I'm just going to go with this. I'm going to see how it works out. We'll see how this works. Alright, so we got Derek Sherrod. We do get Matt Khalil. So, tackle positions, that's good. Things of that nature. He's 27. Khalil is 27 as well. So we should have some news about... So Bill O'Brien goes to the Dolphins. Norman Guyton takes over the Bengals. Earl Mitchell is going to a left end, which means they are playing a 3-4 over in Miami. Of course, we got Khalil. So free safety, Antoine Bryan. Gonna be one of those guys. See what they're saying about everyone else. Jimmy Jose comes up with the All-Star game with the MVP. So it looks like he's going to be one of those guys that comes out. Tyrion Peppers. Myron Cooper struggled to handle the pass rush. Do I get combine scores yet? Yes, I do. So finally we can look at combine scores. Safety. Wow, Dentarius Roberts has the best combine score out of here. Wow, look at that. 40-yard dash, vertical jump is second versus broad jump. Not great on the shuttle run, so agility might be lacking. But good bench press, good cone. Wow. So he's good on there. He has the best bench press, but yeah, he looks like he's not going to be all that fast. Yeah, he's in the lower tier of everything. Vertical jump. I can deal with him from Mount Valley State. Georgia, good 3-cone. Just lacking in everything else. Free safety. McNeil, good 3-cone. Really just not high in anything else. Jimmy Pruitt. First in the dash. Well, he's a speedster. That's about it. Will Robinson is going to plummet in the draft. Antoine Bryant. First in broad jump. First vertical. He's not going to be fast. But he is definitely a developmental player. He's definitely a 5th-round player at that. I don't like his mix of combine skills. I don't like his mix of combine skills either. The best combine skill there is like considered undrafted. Justin Marshall, 75. Good 3-cone, good shuttle. Ooh, that vertical and broad jump because you're short. Not getting up there. Dimitri Cunningham, he is good. Fast-wise. That's something you need with those shifty receivers in the slot, possibly. That height. That height, though. If he falls, we'll look at him. 3-cone. Really, he's just in the middle of the pack. He's an average guy. 76. Ooh, he could be something. Although bench press might not gonna be high on strength, but be someone in the slot. Shorter guy. Ooh, this guy from Wisconsin. He's got good strength, but I don't like the rest of it. Wow, he's a freaking horrible defensive back. Now, he could be someone that if he falls, I will definitely take him. Wow, he doesn't look good in his combine either. Neither does he. He only has a bench press on him. And nothing big. He is average as hell too. That bench press, yeah, you're not going anywhere. It's right linebacker against guards and tackles. That's still pushing it. No. He's fast. Speed rusher. He's just fast and he can tackle. We'll keep him on there. If he falls, yeah. This guy, though, if he falls, if he stays in the 2nd round, Trey Carpenter is going to be playing some linebacker for us. BJ Harper too. Damn. Some good linebackers in this. He's a good. I don't know. They say he's not going to be great. I mean, he's top in the class wise. His name is Stephen Fuller. I mean, he's top in the class, but he's 5'11". That's why you guys are throwing a hissy fit about it. Now him, no. No. He's still middle of a pack too. Man, okay, this left linebacker is kind of weak. The core itself. I'm not even going to take my time on looking at him. Nope. Good bench press. He's a good nose tackle. Ooh, wow. He'll be a good nose tackle too. Just make sure I didn't have anyone else. At right end. And he's like in the middle of the pack of everything. He definitely will fall. Yeah, he doesn't have the agility I want or need. Neither does he. He's a good best bench press. I mean, he's attacking. He's supposed to be versatile, but I don't see any versatility with him. Broad jump wise, decent bench press. I mean, he's top 5. He's just not. He's not going to get to the ball. He's not fast enough to track down those angles that he needs. Like, he could fill a hole. Definitely. It's he's 290 though. That kind of concerns me. Alright. Tackle where we need something. No. He's going to fall, but I'm going to leave him there in case he does. That strength? No. I don't care about speed right now. No. No. He's like last in bench press. Now, if he could be someone solid, you can develop into. Jordan Estes. I mean, other than his 3 cone, he is one of the top linemen on the board. Yeah, he's mediocre too. At guard. Yeah, I would agree with that. He's going undrafted. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that, but you don't have a lot of right guards on the board, so yeah, he's not going anywhere either. Yeah. Yeah. Matt Parker is probably going to be... No, it probably will be Connor Wolf. Actually, who is your second? Who's first in it? Okay, who is... It's this guy, of course. It's someone I wouldn't even look at. 6'2", he's got a good vertical, good broad. When that 40 is... he's playing on left guard, which is typically the back of your quarterback. On most right-handed throwers, we do have Cutler, and we have Fails. Tebow, this will be possibly an issue, but with Kyle Long on the other side, we won't have much of an issue. So I do like that. He is mediocre as hell. If he falls, yeah, and he's mediocre too. 6'5". He's in the top tier, but not too much. I don't really like his. No, definitely not. He's combine wise, he's not gonna do much. He could do something. I would get him if he dropped. He isn't. Besides some of his speed and his vertical jump, really not gonna do much. All right, tight end. Here, Zachary Cole, right here. 40-yard dash is probably the best. That bench press means he could be someone that can block too. So we can pull out some more 3 tight end sets on the goal line and not be afraid that our tight ends can't block. I mean, I know Zach Miller can, but besides that, I mean, we have a tight end playing as fullback right now. I'd like to move Kyrie Lee out of that role, possibly, unless we get a better receiving back. Good agility. Get good catch. 6'4". We'll keep him on there. And I don't really like his. He's fast about it. All right, receiver. He's a 4'3". Damn. Jamin Mason. And there's your 4.27. Joshua Bailey. He's a good shifty guy too. The 4.3 also. This is probably your best. And he's 6'1" too. Oh, wow. Thing is, he's a possession receiver, but he's got a 4.3 too. Jimmy Jose. Catching traffic with that vertical jump? No, I don't think so. Anton Dahl. He's going to fall like a rock, too. Byron Mason. He's going to fall like a rock. Corius Preston. Good bench press, but again, he's going to fall. AJ Hale. He's going to fall. I didn't look at any fullbacks. I think I did look at a couple running backs just for speed. Juke move. Yep, I knew it. 5'10", good speed. Don't care about anything else. Looking for people that can return. Yeah, he's not returning shit. Who's the best? I see a 7.8. Jimmy Lee. Yeah, he's probably going to be the best back altogether. It's only a 4.46 too. Stephen Harris. It's not bad either. We might be having a late round quarterback pick. All right, so we looked at everything. Let's solely look for late round gems. He's selected 5th round. It's Antonio Carr. This is go undrafted. Yeah. To me, it's not something I would particularly look good at. 6'1". This one he's 6'5". Good broad jump, good vertical, good best branch. Good catching traffic. Not a good spectacular catch, but for the later rounds, it's someone we can look at. Okay, another thing. Late round corner. 6'9". Sexton Maxwell. Whoops. 4th, good strength, not fast. More suited to be a safety. Nope, he's short. 5'11". Well, these guys are 5'12" too. Huh. What to go with then? Well, I found a 7.1 right here. Ben Castillo. Oh wow, if he falls. Here's 7.2. Ooh, good best bench press too. He's developmental like no other, but here's 6.9. Wow, you're a 7 back here. Good best bench press too. He's decency. Wow, really? A 6th rounder? Come on. Alright, let's see who signed with who. Let's see if DeMarcus Ware's out there, we might make a move. You know what, we'll give a low contract to Marcus Ware. We are gonna bring in another middle linebacker. Someone who's young and they can get a feel for. Nick Moody. Let's bring in Nick Moody. Let's bring in another defensive tackle. Lewis takes the 3rd. Would be a good one to bring in. Devin Still would be another good one to bring in. Not high on Nate Collins. I really would like to bring in another safety. Velasco still wants a decent amount of money. Over 4 years? Yeah, I'll take that. That's a lower contract you can handle. See if there's any speed guys. Wow, really? Arlington's not going to be picked up? Tevin Coleman's out there too. There are, but I'm just not. You know what? Let's bring in Branch. I'm still not certain about if I want to bring him in though. So planning going cornerback the first round. You know what? Let's pick someone up. We have one for depth. Let's just bring up some competition. Some more competition. Well, hell. Walter Thurman doesn't want a lot of money. Four corners, looking to get a fifth. Looking to draft a sixth. I would like a seventh to go into preseason. Bill Bentley. We can try out Bill Bentley. Doesn't want a lot. I give him the guarantee money. Alright, I think that's all all the moves we're gonna make in free agency. Is right there. So we're gonna ride it out to the draft. As of right now, Sean Richardson will be our starting strong safety, which is very concerning because that is a very key position for us. Where will be coming in? It's good. Nick Moody, Patrick, Thurman, Jean Pierre, the center, and Sean Richardson will be coming in. So let us look at is there any news right now? Alright, I think what we're going to do here is we are going to heavily look at safety. Like what's out there, what can I convert to safety? Actually, let's look at best player available. Say Jeffrey Owens, best player available. Tyree Cousins. He goes to Justin Marshall, which I want to be my first round pick, but I don't think I'm going to get that far. So mine's going to be probably John McNeil. I mean, what's the one that's coming up? It's Antoine Bryan. The guy's going to be a beast. Oh, it may move him over. Jordan Blake's considered a 7. His 40-yard dash is freaking horrible. So are you. You have agility, that's about it. 7.8, he's still middle. Sexton Maxwell, still middle. Let's look at Bram James. He's a pass rusher. Let's look at some players that are technically supposed to be like the highest. Let's just see what they are. It's not big. See, this guy's a lot better. He can hold down the middle of the field. Dorian Bryant. Good elusiveness, good spin move. Not going to be a shifty back, but he's going to be more of like a Matt Forte-esque, I feel. Senzio Clark. It's another elusive back. 7'5", Leon Patrick from LSU. Another jerk move, some good elusiveness. Jordan Blake. He's developmental like no other. Oh my god. Wow. Jordan Blake, come on, man. So we got Moody, we got Kirkpatrick. We already saw all of those. Let's go to the next one. That was abysmal. Come on. You play in a Division I school. You can't be that bad. Well, you can. I mean, just... Wow. That was probably one of the worst players I've scouted in Madden. That was a high draft pick. Just in like this Madden, that was probably the worst. So Giovanni Bernard's on a trade block. We do got Tim Tebow. We did get Keem Ayers, and we got Bill Bentley. We're in the fourth stage, where we're gonna look at whatever news we got. We don't really have any, so again, let us look at what's going on around us. Scout college players. Give me unscouted. Tyrion Peppers. So we saw him. He was hard to block. 3-cone, shifty, speed rusher, good pursuit, good hit power, block shedding. Yeah, he's going to be a good player. Casey Mitchell. Let's go through. It's something we can need. Derek Harvin. I think this is the one people are saying he's say he's too good at practice or whatever. I would say he's decent. Not too good at practice, but he's decent. Raymond Lucas. 34 reps. He's got some good skills, but I don't know about his intangibles. Kind of worries me there. Left guard Brony Jernigan. Good bench press. Now, he does not scare me whatsoever. He's still 5'11". Bothers me for a corner. Really irks me. Femi Gilbert. He was a part of a story. That's why he was marked. Here, Anson Travis from Baylor, base 4'3". 6 foot, run support. Come on. He's definitely a later round. You're 5'10", you're killing me. Connor Wolf, 6'1". No. Adrian Barker, Stanford. He is 3-4, fits our scheme, man-to-man. He's about in the middle of the pack for just about everything. Yeah, I would say he's a late 7th rounder, alright? I would probably say he's undrafted. Alright, so let's go into the draft. We're going to look at our roster, see what it's shaped out to be. We did pick up 2 linebackers. We might move Ware inside. Maybe. We might move Ayers inside. Because literally, Jenkins isn't getting it done. We do have Sutton. Ayers might move in the inside. Ware will be on the outside. And we'll go from there. Roster, I wanted depth chart. So I can see exactly how my team lays. Because we're not laying down this year. We're standing up this year. We're taking it. As general manager, I'm saying this right now. We will make the playoffs. Well, we're going to put Tim Tebow here as a second. David Fales, you need a little bit more time to look at. Jeremy Langford, I like him here. Snorris Perry is still hurt until next year. But technically, Perry's going to be returning kicks. I forgot about Snorris Perry. Kyrie Lee's good here. Okay. So Jeffrey, Wright, A-Royal, Wilson. Wilson might end up breaking that third. Bellamy, Cameron Meredith, Mark Mariani. It's good. Bennett, Zach Miller, Kyrie Lee. I'm missing a tight end, aren't I? No, I'm not. I'm drafting another tight end. That's what it is. Bushra, Matt Khalil's right here. So Derek Sherrod, you're going right here. Fabeluge. Matt Khalil is going right here. Fabeluge, you're behind him. So then Sherrod's going to be right here. This is how my preseason is going to be setting out. That's why I'm saying it like this. Did I pick up another guard? No, I didn't. Did pick up this, but we are going to go with second-year player Horace Gorsau here, and Lamel Jean-Pierre will be the backup. Just because I like how that lays. Will Sutton, Ego Ferguson, gonna switch off here. Do have Willie Young there. So I have Jenkins. I could put Ware here. What's Ware's speed? Not the greatest of block shedding. Pursuit, tackle, play recognition. Actually, Ware is going to play the outside. Akeem Ayers is going to play on the inside. So Akeem Ayers is going to be there. Oh, he's starting at the right tackle position. Or right linebacker. So it's going to be Ware. Lamar Houston. It's going to be behind Ware. McPhee, Long, Lamar Houston. Or Young. Not Long. Can't talk. It's me, Akeem Ayers. Eddie Goldman, Ferguson. I need to pick up another guy, but at the end of the day, it's going to end up being Jarvis Jenkins, probably as a second. Middle linebacker. Christian Jones is going to be here for right now. I don't see me drafting a middle linebacker, but you never know. Tracy Porter's here. Mitchell's going to be there. McManus is going to be more reserve right now. So Richardson. We do have Anthony Jefferson. We did get Walter Thurman in here. I'm going to get Sean Richardson over here. Okay, kicks. That should be the same. I had to make sure it didn't mess up because it automatically does your depth charts. I'm pretty sure I have it on, but some things it does, some things it doesn't. So Mariani's up here. Up at Eddie Royal. And where is... He's not out the trade. He's not out of the trade thing yet. So Mass is going to be down here. Mariani is going to be 2. He's not off the trade block yet, and that would be Snorris Perry. Long snapper, I mean, I think I'm just going to have Kyle Long do it. Third down running back. It's going to be Jeremy Langford and Kadeem Carey. That's how we're going to roll with it. Okay, so I think we're set. I think we know our needs. We need probably a corner. I want to pick up that big corner. Tracy Porter's getting up there in age. If we have to use him at safety at first, hold it. We'll do it. Well, let's see free agent recaps. Josh Gordon, we'll look at those guys I haven't gotten. James Albadego didn't get taken, so that might be something big. Kendall Wright wasn't taken. Janoris Jenkins wasn't taken. Robert Ayers. Frosty Rutger. Ryan Mundy wasn't taken, so we can end up taking him. Fitzpatrick. Alphonso Denard wasn't. I wonder. Hakeem Jordan. So we can bring Ryan Mundy back sooner or later, but we're going to start the draft.